this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Good morning, Polly Reindeer, and good morning, Theo. Wait a minute. Wait. You're meant to come from over there. And you are meant to come from your cave or from the top of your cave and jumping into the water, right? We've got to get this right. And Fizzy, I guess Fizzy isn't here unless he's going to pop up somewhere unexpected a little later. All right, you can be fair. All right, I'll dunk you down like Fizzy does. Anyway, everyone, no, let's do a full restart. Everyone back to starting positions. I feel like if we start in any way differently, it's like a bad omen. Like, I am a cat of traditions. We will do things probably... It's like me going like, I'm going to have my breakfast, let's eat an apple. Crunch, 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 crunch. Like, that just wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right. Right, let's do it again. Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And a video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, Willy Beaver. Good morning, Polly Reindeer. Right, there we go. The world is back in order. The sun is circling the earth. No, wait. The earth is circling the sun. One of those way around. Actually, in Minecraft, I guess the sun is circling the earth, right? Or did they build like an entire universe and your Minecraft world is just going around it? Also, I guess like people that aren't flat earthers, like they're the weird ones in Minecraft, right? Because Minecraft is flat. So I guess that like if you're not a flat earther in Minecraft, then you're like the conspiracy theorist. Anyway, I should stop thinking and start building because otherwise we're not going to get anything done today, and I do have quite a lot I want to get done. But first, I should start eating, and I will of course have my breakfast, which will be a cake. Nom 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 nom. Very tasty. Right, Barnaby, you can come and you can join us. You will be delivered to your doggy pals in a butter moment. Not a buttery moment, I mean but a moment. And no, not like butt as in like your rear. I mean, you understood what I meant, Barnaby. Actually, no, you didn't. You're a dog. Anyway, let's go down to my love garden and let's see who it is I'm going to be adding to it today. The person I am adding is Adina. And the reason I'm adding Adina is because they made this really cool clay version of me, and I think the way they got the outline to like make it really stand out, and like the detail in like my ears and like my eyes, and then like the way the whiskers kind of overhang my face, and then the way it's painted so well as well makes this look absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for spending the time making that and painting it and blasting it in your furnace or however you did that in your oven, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go drop Barnaby off. You may remember if you watched the last episode, I mentioned that recently we've been working out the dogs that I've been taking most and least. And apparently the second dog that I've been taking least has unfortunately been Secret. And I can only apologize, Secret. That will happen no more. You can join us today and be very, very happy. Right then, let's go over to where we're building. So we started building in the last episode a giant, actually I shouldn't say giant sports arena. Like in my head for ages, I was like, I'm going to build a giant sports arena. And then two reasons I ended up not doing that. One is because, the main reason is because the plot of land isn't very big where I wanted to build. Also, I realized that it's just like building things that are really big, sorry theatre, are just quite boring because like, say if I'm just building something really tall, like you're often just doing the same thing again and again. And so if I made this as like a giant arena, it would end up just being like building the same thing, like doing so many seats. Whereas we were able to get most of all of this done in just the last episode. So I think this is like the perfect size of arena for what we need. And for those wondering, Glob Glob is safely inside of their home. Oh, I got scared for a second. I didn't see them for a second and I panicked. So Glob Glob is happy at home. Right then, let's start building. I will explain what we're building while we'll start building, because we will test my multitasking capabilities, which have been tested before and has had varying effects of efficiency. So yeah, we're going to be doing 3 different events in our sports day, which we'll be doing in the next episode. So they're basically going to be split into 3 different areas here, and they're all going to be split up by this concrete. So help us, if you carry on building that concrete around the outside, if I mark where the lines will be separating them, then if you kind of fill the rest in. So we need to go 8 along by here, because there's going to be, for this one, there's going to be 4 lanes, which might give you a clue. And Polly! I saw that, Polly! I saw that! You fell down the pit! You might be able to guess what the final one is going to be. me. There's a clue by the fact there's a big pit there. So right, let's do this right then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's going to be a line here. And then we need to go across by 5, which will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this should once again be 8 along here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, is this meant to be here then? Let me double check that I got this right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got that one wrong. Okay, phew, guys, we're fine. We're fine. Tell you what, helpers, do you want to start filling in the mysterious... It's a swimming pool. I was going to say mysterious pit. It is obviously a swimming pool, but with a twist. We'll get to the twist. Do you want to start filling in the walls just with a bunch of this concrete? You don't need to do the very bottom row, just because there's going to be something different on the bottom row. So yeah, just fill in the walls there. And while they do that, I will do the first one down here. So yeah, I guess I'll explain what this one is while I'm building it. We're going to do the hurdles. Like, one of my struggles is to make sure I could get games that could fit in nicely with the area that we're building them in, but also had to have some sort of twist, because if I just did like rows of blocks that you needed to jump over, this would like very quickly become really boring. And you know what I've just realized is that I'm gonna just about not have enough concrete for every single one of these rows, and it's gonna end up getting really frustrating. But it's okay, my helper's got some materials on them as well. They can go and fill in the rest. And oh yeah, you can see that we're doing it very colourful. So there's no like set thing for like, you're the blue color and I'm the green color. Like, all of these events are going to be kind of a little bit random, but I just wanted them to be really bright and colorful. And I thought that using the powdered concrete would be the best kind of color for this. We just got to make sure we don't pour any water on it and turn it into concrete. Obviously, I do realize, before anyone starts having a go at me, that when we put water on the concrete in the swimming pool, that it is going to turn to concrete. So just before you think I didn't realize that was all planned. And no, this shouldn't be purple. This should be magenta. So let's go and grab this magenta down here. Yeah, so the way we're going to do the hurdles, this is going to be the simplest of the free events. It is going to be like a straight race. You run from one end to the other going over the hurdles. The hurdles, no big surprise, are going to be fences, but obviously you can't jump over fences in Minecraft because, well, they're too darn tall. But I will be putting half slabs in front of them, which gives you kind of just enough height to be able to jump them, but it is surprisingly difficult. I promise you, it's kind of more difficult than you would first expect. So let's go and make myself some fences first, and I can kind of demonstrate this. Oh, helpers! Could someone fill in those final little rows down there? Because it's going to really annoy me. Actually, let's make some more fences. What do I need? Oh, I need more of these. There we go. Plenty of fences now. This should be enough, and then I'll show you how these hurdles are going to be. So you leave a gap by 1 at the beginning, and then just do, obviously we need these first, and then between them we do a gap of, I think we do a gap of 3. I think looks about right. So if I do a gap of 3 there, let me just do a little test and see. Oh, Polly's done that first go, but Polly's very good. Okay, there we go. That works. So then we go 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be a row here. You can carry this on as well, helpers. If I kind of mark it, then I'll go right to the end just to make sure, because this should fit in perfectly once I get to the end to have a... oh, yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, because we've got a gap of 3, and then that goes there like that. So, yeah, helpers, if you kind of... go and make some fences and some half slabs and kind of carry on the rest of the way there. And I promise you, I know Polly made it look easier, but doing 1 isn't too bad. But doing all of these in a row to get the timing, like, it's doable and you can practice at it and get good, but it is surprisingly difficult. If I try and just demonstrate it with a few here, because it's very tempting to run and then jump again. But then if you do, it's like you've got to be really close to getting that one there, because that's the fastest way to do it. The other ways you can kind of jump and then just drop down and then drop and drop down. But there we go. It's very easy to miss it. And then if you miss it, you then have to go back and then kind of do the whole thing again. See, just like William did there. And Polly did there as well. See, it's tricky. So you got to like bear in mind, am I going to try and just go as fast as I can and try and make it over them all? Or am I going to take my time and make sure I don't miss any and not need to go back? So you've got to kind of jump. There you go. You can just about make it over, but it is surprise. Wait, is that oh, these are a gap of 4. That's why that one was so tricky. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh wait, was that a gap of 4? 1, 2. Oh no, I think we're right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, okay. I think we're okay. Right, so there we go. There's the hurdles done. Let's move on. Actually, tell you what, I'll start building this next one. Helpers, do you want to start doing the ground for the swimming pool? So it's going to be purple along this side here. And then it's going to go to green here. And so these are like darker colors, just because I thought they looked a little bit better when they're going to be underneath all of this water. We'll do the water last, because as I said, there is going to be a little bit of a twist for the water. Then it's going to be red down on the very end there. So if you start filling that in, I will start building the next area, which is going to be here. And this one's going to be a little bit different, because both of these are going to be like kind of racers. So the swimming one, you're going to be obviously racing, swimming to the end and trying to swim back to the other side again. And then the hurdles, you'll be doing the same. This one, you won't. This is going to be a very different style. So what I need to do first here is to build a plinth. This is going to be like, I guess like kind of like the starting area, or the area where you'll be doing the activity. Why am I being so vague? Why? I don't know why I'm still just trying to talk around. I think I like to make everything a game and everything a quiz. And so I'm trying to make it so people can still have a guess about what it is. But maybe I should just tell you what it is that we're building, seeing as I am literally building it right now. So yeah, this one is going to be a javelin throw. But unlike in like normal javelin, where the goal is to like just throw it as far as you can, this one's going to be different, because obviously just trying to throw it as far as you can doesn't really work in Minecraft, because all you're going to do is like look up at a 45-degree angle and it's basically going to go the same distance every single time. Like, you know, there's no like strength difference in Minecraft. We're all the same strength once we're loaded into Minecraft, unless you can't pull down your trigger or press your mouse button very well. So I need to do it about accuracy instead. So that is the plan. So the goal is there's going to be different like areas with color along the end down here. So the very end is going to be red like this. And basically the further along you're able to throw your javelin. Oh yeah, trident. We're using tridents for javelin, but for now on I'll just say javelin. So yeah, as far as you can throw your javelin without it reaching the end is the better. So if you get it in the red one, you'll get like a whole load of points. But if you get it in the purple one, you'll get slightly less points than that. And then after that, it's going to be blue, which will once again be slightly less points than that. But if you get it on any of these, that would be very good, because you're only slightly raised. And the higher raised you are, the easier it would be, because you're basically throwing down. And I guess I got my hurdles wrong, and the helpers are quickly putting it back together. I think I might have made it actually impossible. Oh, this is why you have good helpers. So yeah, and then we're going to have orange here. So yeah, as I was saying, the higher up you are, the easier it would be, because it's easier to throw down. Whereas this one, you've got to really judge your speed. And we're all going to be taking it in turns throwing, rather than you just being able to throw. Because if you threw it and it got like here, you could be like, oh, if I just look slightly up, I'll get it further. But no, we won't be able to do that. So yeah, they're going to be the difficult ones at the end. But then they're going to get easier. Polly, do you have any lime green concrete powder that I could borrow, please? Thank you all very much. Can I have it, play? That was a mean trick. Polly's like, no, you can't have it. You can only have one block. Oh, I don't like it with the green. Don't pass it like that. It just looks like it's going, no, Polly. Oh, disgusting. I don't want to get my javelin in the green, because I'd have to go and pick it up, and it's gross. So yeah, now we're getting easier. I'm going to make the areas a bit easier. So these are going to gradually get bigger. So these just were by 2. And then this one's going to be by 3. And then, oh no, William, could you pass some yellow concrete powder, please? And then I've got the pink, because that's going to be the final color. And do it. Oh no, it's disgusting. You're spitting out lemonade at me, I guess. Thank you, William. That should be enough. So yeah, this one needs to go by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason I'm just kind of doing it staggered like this is just because I thought it looked a little bit better. It makes it look more like an actual target rather than just doing it as stripes. Like, you're going to be able to throw it in the middle anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, let's do pink last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, this is basically, you're going to get 1 point. If you get it in the pink, you get like a pity point. You get a pink pity point. But you don't want to be getting in the pink, because that is just basically like you're failed. Because it'll be like, I think the top one, I worked out the score would be like 14 points or something. So it's a big difference depending on which end you get it in. So right, this is going to be as all of the areas where you're going to score points. But then just in the very end here, is just going to be white concrete. And if you get it here, once again, like if you shoot it too far, then you basically just get no points whatsoever. So once again, you do not want to end up getting it in the white area either. So really, you kind of want to be going orange or up to have a good chance of winning. But I've not tested it very much, so I don't know how well that's going to be. The other thing I want to do, which you might have guessed, is... can you see the problem? Can you see the design flaw? So the game is we stand here and we're throwing javelins to try and get it as far down the end as we can. I'll give you 5 seconds to work out what the design flaw is if I left it as it was. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's long enough. Yeah, we could kill the audience. That's the design. Oh, there we go. Polly is demonstrating. You would not want to be sitting here. So I'm going to build a barricade here. So obviously if I built just a normal wall, that wouldn't be very good because they just wouldn't be able to see anything. So I'm just going to build a big glass wall so they can still enjoy it. And actually, these actually might be like the best seats, because could you imagine a more exciting place to sit when watching it? Because like you're perfectly safe here. I mean, this is like very toughened glass, as you can see. And you could put your face right up against it and then hope no one somehow manages to curve a javelin around the outside and so it hits you. So right, there we go. There's 2 out of them so far. This is how the hurdles should be. Thank you, helpers, for sorting that out. Then here's the javelin. And so the last one is the swimming pool. So the twist is, and actually let me go grab some dirt, because I want to fill it with dirt first just to make it easier to put the water in. And speaking of water, I might as well grab some water here. So I think I'm done with all of the concrete powder. So I'm going to throw all of this in here and go and grab a whole bunch of water. So yeah, if we fill this all in, so it's 1 block down, we can break all of this away in a moment. So yeah, the twist with the water bit, to make it so it isn't just like normally swimming back and forth, is I am going to purposefully do the thing that everyone is normally trying to avoid when building like a swimming pool or any big body of water in Minecraft. And that is I'm going to leave streams of water inside of it. Helpers, could you help just fill in like... Actually, if I throw you down some dirt, we might as well just all use dirt just because it's easier to break it away. So if I throw some down there, and if we go... Oh, there's a creeper, there's a creeper. Oh no, I've only got an iron axe. William! Oh no, Polly, run! It's after you. Oh, can I hit it from up here? Oh, I don't have a bow. Oh no, don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Oh, thank you, William. William's got a good bow. You saved us all. Maybe we should block off the doorway and add some fences there. Might not be a bad shout. Or add some like torches down the side as well. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're going to purposefully leave streams. And basically not the whole way down. So it's going to be flat at the ends, and then it's going to basically flow down to a point in the middle. And what that will mean is, so from when you first dive in, you want to immediately swim up to the surface because the stream will be pushing you towards the middle, and then that will give you like a giant speed boost. So that would be good. But then, obviously, as soon as you get past the middle, the stream would then be pushing you in the opposite direction. So then you immediately want to swim right down to the bottom so you then don't get like pushed backwards. So basically, not only are you like swimming forward and backwards, you're also going to be constantly swimming up and down as we do laps. Not sure how many laps we're going to do. We can work that out. Yeah, so that's going to be the most like efficient way to go as far as possible. And like there's going to be quite a lot of skill to getting that timing right. So I don't think it's going to end up close this race. I think it's going to end up someone's going to get that technique down and do very, very good. I was quite proud of this idea. Like to keep it simple and being a swimming pool, I was quite happy with the way that it all worked out. So actually we didn't need to fill in right to the middle. I needed to fill in 10 across. So this water needs to be filled in until 10 blocks. So let me do a little marker on both sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's go down from the other side as well. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there we go. That needs to go down to there. So right, helpers, if you've got buckets of water, could you help me fill this in? So just don't place any water past these blocks. So it needs to be completely filled in up to them, but not go past them. And that should then make it so it perfectly flows towards the very middle, and then there'll just be one block there where it's not filled in. It might be worth making an infinite water source somewhere because we might end up running out. Let me just make one down in this corner. I was going to make one down on the other side there. Then I realized it was going to turn all of the concrete. So let me just go and I'm assuming this old classic method of just making a little square still works. It should do, right? Yes, it does. It still works. Right, let's fill up my inventory with a whole load of buckets then, and let's try and get this entire thing filled in. And then, yeah, we're just going to be very careful not to place any in the middle, because water can be a little bit of a pain when you're trying to do something very specific like this. Oh, that looks good. That looks good going into the middle there so far. And so it needs to go. So we place the final row, we place it, will be here. Oh, that looks perfect. I think that is perfect. Let's fill in all of the rest of these gaps, and then we can make sure, and then we will go and break away the dirt and everything else. So I have run out of dirt, so I guess I'll just use some of these, because this water should flow so it meets, and then there's just one point in the middle, which is kind of just like a neutral point. It doesn't matter if it's exactly like that, as long as it's the same both ways. I want it to be symmetrical so it looks right. I hope we just haven't messed it up by leaving those gaps in the first place. And yes, I do realize that I'm using a bucket here. So there we go. Oh, this looks perfect. So let's just make sure it's equal. So it starts flowing, yep, on that row. And then let's make sure it looks equal on this side as well. Yep, this all looks good. Right, now we have to break it all away again. So, right, let's just break away all of the dirt and then the cherry blossom planks in the middle as well. And then this water should flow all the way down, and we will have our swimming pool. And then I'll do just one little test as like a little demonstration just to show you how it works. And also, so I don't forget, I will break away my infinite water source, which wasn't particularly needed. It has got better, like filling in water. I mean, I know it's filling for quite a while, but it is better at getting all filled in. But that can sometimes make it difficult, because sometimes you are, as I am now, intending to leave a bunch of streams, and sometimes it automatically gets filled in when you don't want. I know it's a bit of a dirty swimming pool we're making now as well, which is a bit of a pain. But I guess when we do our demonstration, and so once again, you can see the powder concrete has now turned to just concrete, which is fine. I think it looks quite good. And then the rows, it doesn't really matter who's on each row, but the idea is like you have to stay in your lane the whole time that you're doing the swimming, which is how all of them apart from the javelin will work. Whereas I said we will just end up taking turns. Right, I can break away these bits here, and so you can see now exactly what I mean. See, it flows to one block, which is right in the very middle. So the way it would work is, say if I'm in the red lane, is I'd stand outside, I would dive in, then I want to swim up immediately to get a boost, but then I want to go like straight down. See, I did that really bad then. I was really slow going down, but then I need to touch the end, and then I need to swim back. But now I want to go up to get the speed boost, and then go down to like avoid the next bit. So I did that really badly, but hopefully that will give you an idea of the technique that will be involved for when you do it. They look really funny because of the ray tracing. It probably looks really tiny, and also swimming upside down, which I don't know if were you actually swimming upside down then, or was that just you were okay? You were just swimming upside down. Why not? I think it's because you're wearing an iron helmet. I think it's like it's weighing down your head. Who knows? Maybe that's just the best technique. You shouldn't be showing that now, Polly. If that's the best technique, keep that to yourself. Ready for Sports Day. And speaking of Sports Day will be tomorrow. That is when we will be. We'll get all of our audience, all of our dogs. Will go. Well, mainly my dogs and Mattress Man will be in the stands watching us on, and we will compete in all of these different events to see who is the athletic master here in Stampy's lovely world. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode here. Thank you so much to you for watching. Thank you to my helpers for helping, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.